Jack is 10. Jack, King, Queen, Ace, and Joker, they're all 10. That will get us to our 400 repetitions. And we're going to time our duration. Ready? Set. 10 on deck. Good stuff. Next card. 3. Followed by a jack. That will be 10. Yeah, if you're new to the chat, 4 on deck. This is the half rep range of motion. I know a lot of you guys are new to working out. That's what we're doing here. It's more time under tension. 10 on deck. Hey, thanks for taking the time to subscribe. Another 10 on deck. Welcome to the chat. Seven is the next one. Here we go with an 8. Gravity Core Fitness. What's up, guys? Next, we have a 2. Ton Steel Chomp. It says my legs were sore. And then I caught a cold. Whew. Tell you what. My legs are a bit sore from last time we did legs. Because we did it twice. Double decked. Here we go, Queen. That will be 10 on deck. Followed by another 10 on deck. Baldy's Burpees, watching your live. All the best, man. Hey, thanks for the channel support. 10 on deck. Good stuff. 6 is the next one. Are there certain times I start streaming? Yeah, 5 a.m., 5 p.m. Although today we had some interruptions with the Wi-Fi. It wasn't working so well. It was a late start. 8 on deck is the next one. Ace, this will be 10 as well. Quiet Storm says it's 3:43. where he is. 7 on deck. Ace. That will be 10. Five on deck. Oh man, I'm sore. I am sore. 6 is the next one. These workouts will loosen me up though. King, that will be 10. Puff Away 420 says, I have been doing better in life. That's the process, man. That's the goal. Congratulations. We're all in the process. 6. Morning Tank Will. Joker, 10 on deck. Oh. Quiet Storm says, eat lots of salad with tuna or high concentrates. Traded magnesium for muscle fibers. I had myself a break yesterday. If you guys follow along my workouts, I had soup packet with tuna, put some beans on top of that, and a handful of crushed up chips. Yep. That's a break. 10 on deck. Next. Hey, greetings from Germany. How you doing, guys? Worldwide community. 9 on deck. Do I work out all day? No, I work out twice a day though. Jack, 10 on deck. Or Joker. Joker's 10 on deck. Five is the next one. Pardon me. I'm blowing my nose. Queen, that will be 10. Am I a retired soldier? No, I am not. Queen, this will be 10. Not in this timeline anyways. 3 on deck. Followed by another 3. And that brings us to our halfway point, guys. Halfway point's going to be 10 on deck as well. Gang affiliated? No, I'm not gang affiliated. There you go. Next, 10 on deck. Five is the next one. Followed by a 2. Next we have an ace. That will be 10 on deck. King, that will be 10 on deck as well. Four is the next one. Hey, how you doing, guys? I know all you guys like to hate out there. I don't know why. You're not doing yourself any favors. You know that, right? It weighs you down, hatred. King, that will be 10 on deck as well. Seven is the next one. That's okay. It's okay. Trolls and haters, they need to learn something too. They're welcome to learn. 7 on deck. Nine is the next one. 9 is the next one. Do I take creatine? Yeah, I do. I enjoy it. I talk highly about it. 9 on deck. Seven is the next one. See, it's cool, man. It's totally cool. 4. The haters out there, you got to understand, you guys are telling everybody the lack of discipline that you have with your comments, right? It is apparent your lack of discipline and self-control. You guys need to work on that. King, 10 on deck. Your minds are moving too fast, right? You have no peace within, right? You can't just control what comes out of your mouth. Queen, another 10 on deck. I hope the best for you in your process. Why am I wearing boots? Because boots are awesome. 5 on deck. I got big feet. I got big, wide feet. I gotta wear boots. It's the only thing I can fit in. Hey, what's up? Pacer was gifted a membership by Baldy Burpees. Thank you so much. Appreciate the support, guys. Welcome to the chat. 10 on deck is the next one. All you new members joining us, taking the time to join us or gifting a membership to somebody else, you guys now have access to Sunday morning's extra workout. Plus you get all the live, the archived lives. You get access to all of that. Good stuff. 9 on deck is the next one. Push-up video is great. More of those. Yeah, well, we do a lot of push-ups around here. Absolutely. Eight on deck is the next one. Do I think I could beat up Conor McGregor? What's his name? Oh, that's funny. Well, if you've been watching his videos, he's been beating himself up. You know what I mean? Yeah, boy. Fame ain't for everybody, right? It's a little too much. Jack, that will be 10 on deck. And there ain't no use to fight nobody, you understand? The true fight is within, not without. Ace, 10 on deck. I don't know why all you guys like to fight. True battles within. You want to know what the hardest fight is? The hardest fight you would ever get into? It's with yourself. And it's honestly, how many of you guys can sit quietly in quiet contemplation for a 10-minute period, right? Without useless rhetoric coming into your perspective, right? The mind is filled with useless rhetoric, and the real fight is to sit quietly and listen. That's the real work. That's the real work. You know what I mean? The useless rhetoric speaks loudly. 9 on deck. Quiet the mind is where the true work begins. Queen, 10 on deck. 10 on deck. Morgan. Morgan knows what's up. That's what I'm working on right now. I'm working on my mental rhetoric. Quieting the mind is my goal. 2 on deck. From the useless rhetoric of the day. Eight on deck is the next one. I know that my mental dialogue, right, will be led by my ego from time to time. And it can be destructive. It's not beneficial to my overall well-being. 4, it takes practice and discipline. It takes a lot of practice. I'm in the process of learning quiet contemplation. The thing about it is, this knowledge is already mine, right? It's already mine. But I have gone astray. 6, I lost my mind buying peace for others. Spent 15, what is that, million, and now I'm broke. My mind is strong. Somehow I don't even know where I'm going. It's all a journey. It's all a journey. Aaron. Gideon. That's what the cops call me. The cops' code name for me is Gideon. That's what they called me. 2, in their paperwork, as they were surveilling me, my nickname was Gideon. Check this out, guys. Just like that, we're at our last card. Isn't that fantastic? How did we get here so quick? What do you believe this to be? What do you believe this to be? The card that I hold in my hand. You know what this card is. I know a lot of you are pretending that you don't know. It's all part of the game to pretend that we don't know. The truth is, you know what this is. You're just so magical and lost in pretending. Last card is a 3. Last card is a 3, and this is our 400 reps, guys. Good job. And you knew what that card was. You did. That's just how magical you are, pretending not to know. Now we're going to do some step-ups. I don't know why the cops called me Gideon. That was their code name for me as I was being surveilled. Okay, dokie, here we go. We're going to do some step ups. We're going to do a 5-minute duration. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to do it. Five-minute duration on each end. On each leg. I'm going to use my sucker-free rubber band. Make sure I got the right angle here. Perfect. All right, 5 minutes, let's go. Three minutes and 50 seconds left of this 5-minute duration. 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Two minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock of this 5-minute duration. If you guys need a sucker-free rubber band, they are available. International shipping is available. If you order one of these things, I'll drop it off at the post office before noon. Get it out to you quick. Find me at my suckerfreestore.com. Appreciate the support, guys. We got a minute 44 left of this 5-minute duration. Twenty seconds. Awesome work. Ooh. Oh man, that feels good. Feeling good, feeling good. Hey, Private, get out of here. This is a sucker-free community. We don't take the likes of idiots like you. Here we go. Another 5-minute duration. On the left leg. Here we go. Four minutes left of this 5-minute duration. You're doing great. Keep it up. Three minutes, 33 seconds left. You got to understand, learning is a choice. Not all will choose to learn and grow. Better luck next time, right? It's true. You have to want it. You have to. It just doesn't come. But it's waiting for you the moment you decide One minute left. Twenty-two seconds. Good work. Well, my legs are pumped. We're going to get into some shoulder mobility at this point. Greetings, greetings. Hey Lou, welcome. Lewis. Candy Jack. Candy K is now Candy Jack. Something's all sorts of YouTube changed up something on this channel. They're using my program as like a test. They're doing something with all the comments. Yeah, I don't know. YouTube's up to something. See, it's not like this on everybody else's channel. They're running some kind of test on us. I don't know why. It affects some of the other channels too. It's not all of them. They're picking and choosing. Yeah, it's All right, check this out. So these are the sucker-free rubber bands, guys. And if you need one of these, you can get them at my suckerfreestore.com, right? Now we're going to get into some mobility exercises. Here we go. We're going to do a 5-minute duration on each shoulder. Hey, Lewis. Awesome, mate. Keep up the great work. I think you were the one who gifted me the membership. Thank you. Allison Bird. Yeah, Allison Bird's been gifting some memberships lately. Thank you, Allison, for supporting this content. It gets the new guy, the newcomer, you know, it's their start. It's the first step in their journey. Yep. 5 on deck. And we're going to do a 5-minute duration just like this. We're going to bring our back of the hand to the midsection of the back. See that? It's going to go out, come up, and down. Shoulder mobility. Ton Steel Chomp says, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Allison is a MVP. Absolutely. Let's see. How have these not sold out? Best bands I've ever used. Hey, Campbell. Appreciate the channel support. We're working on it. They're buying. I mean, somebody buys at least one every day from me. It's pretty cool. Are those concrete dumbbells in the back? Those little things? Yeah, they're nice, huh? They're cool. Let's see, Alexander says, this actually looks like a great shoulder workout. I've had problems in my right shoulder for a while when I used to play racquetball. Ooh, racquetball. Hey, Allison Bird. Gifted 5 memberships again to the community. Let's see who got them. Who got them? Thank you, Allison. Let's see. J. Drip gifted a membership. Bactra Natural. Welcome back, guys. Good to have you. Let's see. Steven, is that it? What is it? Stefan was gifted a membership. And Boombox was gifted a membership. Oh, and so was Josh. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the channel support. Thank you, Allison, for supporting this content and gifting out these memberships. Heck yeah. All you new members to the channel, you now get to work out with me come Sunday for an extra workout that nobody else gets to work out with. Just you, me, and the other members, right? The comments are more concentrated. Plus you get access to all the previous live streams that have been archived. Yeah, the membership gifts, they're random, right? So when somebody like Allison gifts these memberships, she can't specifically pick who gets them. It's just a random thing. How much are the bands and where to find them? Thanks. Hey, what's up? Aaron Moore. You can find the bands at my Sucker Free store and they're $15. Yep. Get yourself a Sucker Free rubber band. They are very, very beneficial to my overall health. I use these things to learn how to walk again. When I was injured in the prison system, I had to use one of these rubber bands to floss and smash my tissue fibers that have become dreadlocked. Yeah, the rubber band, the rubber band. Hey, Pacer, welcome to the chat. Pardon me. Dustin says, Allison Berg gifting 5 memberships and time. Heck yeah, spreading the message. Thank you. Tank Will says, if you be nice and subscribe and don't troll, and likely every stream it increases your chance to get a gifted membership. Heck yeah, thank you, Allison. We're gonna do 5 more minutes on the other shoulder. Such a good pump, right? These rubber bands, they really get this like V shape in my shoulder going, right? It gets this nice cut around the tricep, and then it brings it out this way. They've really been developing nicely. 5-minute duration. And if you're new to this, the first month it's going to be tough, guys. It's going to be tough for the first month, but it gets easier, 100%. 100%. Welcome. Let's see. Best prison food hacks? There is no best prison food. The best you're gonna get is buying yourself a soup and mackerel. Soup and mackerel seem to be the #1 go-to. Yeah. Am I a personal trainer? Yes. Yep, if you need personal training, you can hit me up at jessepollackcoaching@gmail.com and we'll set up a perfect plan for you and your body type. You just ordered a sucker-free band to Japan? Heck yeah, sweet. I'll send it out this morning. Thanks for the channel support. Absolutely. It is on the way and in the mail, right? Let's see, does running wear down your knees? Well, that's what I hear. I don't specifically do much running, so I can't really elaborate on that. Now, I did run a little bit. I used to run a little bit. And the smoother you can do it, I'm talking about finesse. It's got to be with a finesse. You can't clomp around like a horse. You know what I mean? Like when you're running, your feet barely touch the ground. Barely. You know, you're not clomping. You run barefoot, sweet. The goal is not to, you know, beat the heck out of your joints. That's the goal. So when I say do it with finesse, I mean your teeth, you better be like light as a feather. You know what I mean? I've seen guys get into running in my prison time, and a lot of guys starting off, they just, it looks like it hurts, right? They are just clomping around, you know, just beating the piss out of their knees. You got to do it with some finesse. Do I have a GED? Yes, actually, I got my GED while I was incarcerated in the prison system. I got my GED in Gilmer, West Virginia. Right? Make the best of your time, guys. Make the best of your time. Who cares? Well, you guys do. You asked me. That's right. Don't be a sucker. You ask the questions, I give the answers. That's how it works. So that's the sucker free rubber band, guys. Like I said, if you need to get your hands on one of these, I do ship these internationally. Check them out at the Sucker Free store. Absolutely. Let's see. Why am I wearing big ass boots? Because I got big ass feet. Absolutely. What's up, guys? There's many benefits to boots. First off, it's like protection for your toes. Like when you're doing any ballistic movements like burpees or whatever, I find wearing boots will allow you to do more, to be more ballistic without risking breaking your toes. You know, because I've sprained my toes pretty bad before doing some crazy stuff. But having boots are nice. What size do I wear? Well, these are size 13 double E. I got wide feet. Yep. But generally, size 12 will fit if they're double wide, you know. Super dark. Link says boots are great for self-defense as well. Ever been kicked in the shins by a boot? LOL, no, but I've been kicked in the head with a boot before. A couple times. Yeah. Jason, if you're watching, no hard feelings, man. I love you. We're all good. It's funny how, you know, enemies can become best friends. Yeah. I got my head kicked in a few times. And now we're all good friends. But that's how guys are, you know, you just fight about it and then it's all good. Yeah, that's it. That's how it should be. Just boom, get it out of your system, right? Lockdown TV show. Hey, what's up, Norman? Tech Review, Sucker Free Community. What's up, guys? How long training gym? I don't go to the gym. This is all like stuff I've done at home. Avatar. Let's see. The viral prison food content creator. No, I've never seen them. But tell you what, prison food's an interesting topic of discussion. Those guys are pretty amazing and creative, right? Creative. I had a prison pizza, right? A prison pizza. And the guys made it out of wraps. They used wraps as the dough. You know, they wetted each wrap and then they placed it into the shape of like pizza dough, right? The wraps. And then they got their hands on some kind of pizza sauce. It was probably just spaghetti sauce from the chow hall. And then we used different fishes and stuff as the meats. Put the cheese on the top. And you know how we melted the cheese on the pizza? You filled up a garbage bag full of hot water and you just place it on top of the pizza and it melts the cheese. You know, just a garbage bag of hot water. Yep. Let's see. Did I ever do time with Wes Watson? No, I can't say that I have. You know, there are multiple prisons across the country. There's a lot of them. You get resourceful up there real quick. You do. It's pretty amazing the foods that guys make out of nothing. I think my favorite prison meal that the guys were making would have to be the salmon patties. Salmon patties seem to be the best one. Hey, Pacer. Oh, just turned 70. Happy birthday, William Defoe. You got a look-alike out here. Favorite books? Oh, you talking about tattoos? Yeah. So, let's just take this tattoo for example. Right? This is done with a guitar string. And the ink was made out of Vaseline. Vaseline, you got to make a candle out of it and you got to collect the soot. It turned out pretty well. Hey, Ken Woodworking, welcome to Bro. Thanks for becoming a member. Yeah, we get to now work out on Sundays, but apparently you know that already. Welcome back, Ken. Norman Tech Review. How did you guys get the protein to get lean in this system? It wasn't available. Right? These are my prison photos. And as you can tell, I'm not lean. That's not lean. That's just a lot of carbs. I ate a lot of carbs. Honestly, I think I was bigger. I think I was bigger when I was in the prison system, but it was all the food that I ate dictated my size and shape. You know what I mean? Like, look how puffy my bicep looks, right? It's not really defined. It's just there, big. You know what I mean? It's not the same. Now I have some kind of definition and shape compared, you know? High carb diet, high protein diet, right? Big difference. Big difference, right? Let's see. Schofield. Let's see. No, I don't know. I know a Schofield, but his name's not Michael. When did I get out of prison? About 6 years ago. So. Yeah. Not quite 6 years, but about. Oh, that's a TV show? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like to watch prison TV shows. I've seen enough, you know what I mean? Hey, Gravity Core Fitness, coming up with the good questions. Says, what advice would you give your younger self? I would have to say at this point, quiet the mind, right? Learn to listen to silence, right? Because all the answers we seek we have them right now. All we have to do is tune in and listen, right? Let's see, Norman Tech Review says, did you ever have a hard time convincing the system dudes there to let you work out, or did they ever try to limit you because of reasons, or is that considered a good outlet there? Oh, depends on where you're at, right? Now, Gilmer, West Virginia, for example, it is against the prison policy to work out. If they catch you working out, they'll put you in the hole and ship you to a different prison after a bit of diesel therapy. If you've ever heard of the Zimmerman Act, it's this act that they've implemented, the removal of exercise equipment from the prison system, which is crazy in my mind because prison is supposed to be like a rehabilitative place, so you're not coming out worse than you came in, you know, and unleashed on society, right? So working out is mental clarity, and it helps. But because of the Zimmerman Act, they are removing all the weights from the prison system. Anything that has to do with upper body workouts anyways. So that's pull-ups, push-ups, dips, anything in that manner. Uh, my first week, I saw 6 guys uh, working out on the yard doing some pull-ups off a goalie post, and they came down on those guys hard. They threw them in the hole, and they shipped them across the country. Why did they remove it? Because of the Zimmerman Act. Some guy named Zimmerman, he was doing a probation officer checkup, and the probation officer decided to send him back to prison, and he said, no, I'm not doing that. And he had already spent a good deal of time behind the prison bars, and Zimmerman put up quite a fight. And because of that fight, they're using that as reasons to eliminate weights from the prison system. Look it up. See, have I ever heard of Paul Wade? The Coach, the book he wrote. Yeah, you guys keep telling me about this book. I'm going to have to look at it one of these days. You looked it up? Yeah, the Zimmerman Act, right? Ton Steel Chomp. Oh, Zimmerman's a big name. I think a lot of people have that name. Pacer, more reps always beat more weights. That just depends on your personal goals. Some people just like to lift heavy and lift it once or twice, you know what I mean? I don't know. I like to go for the higher reps personally. Yeah, no, I've never been gang affiliated. I know a lot of you guys watch TV and prison movies, but that's not how it is. Yeah. Well, Norman says, thank God most of the guys working for the system don't practice what they preach. But yeah, man, glad you got out to teach me and others about that. Yeah, well, welcome aboard, guys. I'm happy to share what I've learned along the way. That's the whole thing. If I knew this stuff when I was younger, I'd be further off today. And that's the truth. You guys are funny. Have I ever considered being a pro wrestler? You'd be an intimidating character. I could do anything that I want to do. I have no limitations. Right? If that is my goal, then I would do it. Do I meditate? I'm working on it. I'm in the process of dialing myself in, day in and day out. Right? It's a lot of work. And honestly, quieting the mind is the hardest work that I've come across. Sit in quiet contemplation. Greetings, guys. Greetings, guys. Keep on keeping it on, right? Hey, thank you guys so much for being here. We'll work out again at 5 p.m. Like I said, any of those are interested in supporting the content and getting the sucker-free rubber band for yourself, you can find them at my sucker-free store. They're 15 bucks, and depending on the shipping, we can ship these things anywhere, right? So if you're international, you can get one too. Have a good one, guys. Thank you for being here, part of this community. I appreciate all of you. And I'll see you at 5 p.m. and we will work out again. Yeah. Thank you, Sandra. Appreciate you guys. John Conway, Nathan, Matthew Davis, Gravity Core Fitness. I like that question, Gravity Core. If I had to tell myself one thing, right? What would I tell myself? Right? I would tell myself to listen to the stillness. Calm the noise, the useless rhetoric in my head, and just listen. Yeah, there is no rush. I would tell myself, there is no rush. I have all the time in the world. Right? Thank you guys. Appreciate you. I'll see you at 5 p.m. We'll work out again.